There are over 10,000 cards in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. From Pot of Greed to Firewall Dragon, the possibilities are endless. In this series, can your favorite content creators figure out what card I'm thinking of? I've got $100, and they've got 10 questions. It could literally be anything. Welcome to Guess That Card. My name is Alex Cimoooooooo, and I have ulcerative colitis. Ulcerative colitis is a chronic inflammatory disease that affects the lining of the colon, causing the formation of small sores and ulcers, as well as a plethora of debilitating symptoms. I've lived with this miserable disease for 15 years, and there does not yet exist a cure. That's why for the month of December, I'm helping raise both money and awareness for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation so that no one has to suffer like I have. For every milestone achieved through your donations, I'll be making dedicated videos for your enjoyment. All proceeds will go directly to the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. Click the links down below to donate now and to learn more about my story with ulcerative colitis. Together, we will find a cure. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It's time once again to guess that card. With us for today's episode, we have the happiest duo in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Sphere who just hit 40,000 subscribers, the two and only Crush Cards, Brian and Logan. How are you guys doing?
Fabulous. How are you?
I'm excited.
Wonderful, wonderful. You guys are here to play. Let's go over the rules. Each one of you are going to have the ability combined to ask 10 yes or no questions to guess the card that I am thinking of. And if you are able to figure it out in 10 questions, you're gonna win yourselves $100. Are you ready to play?
Oh, yeah.
Love that for us, yes.
A game ready to go.
All right. I'm thinking of a card, and go ahead and ask your first question. Best of luck.
All right, so
Okay.
I feel like we are at a little bit of an advantage because we did this on our subathon.
We did.
So I think the
However,
first question.
we had 20 questions.
Yeah, we had
instead.
20. So I think instead of like, is it a spell? Is it a trap? We can
Yeah.
eliminate all of those with like common questions. So like, I feel like the
Okay.
first question should be like, does it have a level? Because now we can be like, it's not a spell, it's not a trap,
Well, yeah.
it's not a link.
Yeah. That's fair.
So, okay. First question, does it have a level?
Yes,
Okay.
it does have a
It
level.
do indeed be a monster.
Okay, so it's not a link.
Not a rank. Okay.
Do we ask like main or extra deck or?
Oh god, there's
that's
so many
tough.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We're not narrowing it down.
Can we get a free question? Is it?
Potentially, depending on the
Are
question.
these yes or no questions, or are they like can we ask like
Oh
the
yeah,
color?
is it like yes or no?
You are only allowed to ask
Okay.
yes or no
I think.
questions.
Okay.
Ooh, that's.
So that was question 2.
Okay, so maybe we say like, is it a main deck monster?
Okay.
All right, is it a main deck monster?
Yes,
Okay.
it is a main
Okay,
deck
cool.
monster.
That
That is
totally
2.
narrowed it down. Yeah. All right.
Okay, so it's a level that it's in the main deck.
Surely it is just Karibo, right? Like, it was just.
Surely.
So now we
Karibo.
should probably like. Oh, this is so hard because there's only 10, not 20.
Okay, so we've used 2.
There's only 10 questions. You're on
Oh,
your third question right now. And
team.
I'll also repeat them back to you periodically so that way you recall
Great.
everything.
So do we do do we do like attack value? Do we do like what the stars could be to try to narrow it
Do
down?
we say like, I mean, that doesn't really help. 'cause
Yeah, that
there's a
doesn't
billion
help.
archetypes.
Yeah, there's a billion archetypes.
Oh, jeez. Does it have legs?
I will say, some of the other contestants on the series have come up with very interesting, unique questions for how to like just rule stuff out. So something like that, it could
Yeah,
maybe
I think
matter.
one of the
potentially.
things on our subathon was Crystal Wing, and that's how we figured it
Yeah,
out. Was like it
Crystal
doesn't
Wing
have
doesn't
legs.
have legs, so I
Hilarious.
learned that.
Hilarious.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, do we do like a time period of like when it was printed? Because I feel like
That means nothing to me because we've only been playing since the Eternal
well,
format.
that's why
so
I'm saying
anything
if it's newer.
beforehand.
Well, that's why I'm saying if it's newer, it'll be more helpful.
But if it's older, we're screwed and we just wasted a question.
Well, then we at least know it's not like access code.
Well, it's got a level.
Well, I didn't get that far in my brain. Okay, it's not to anything else. It's not dangerous Tsuchinoko. Like,
I feel like level or attack is where my brain is going because then we can like narrow it down to like, is it like a recruiter? Is it like a boss monster? And then we can like try to pivot through those points. I don't know. What do you think?
we should have just been like, is it level 8 or higher or level 4? I don't know.
Well, yeah, I feel like that's the next
question.
question. I feel like that's the next question.
Okay, is it level 4 or lower?
4 or lower.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it level 4 or lower?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
So 3 yeses so far.
Okay.
You're on a good track.
Okay.
Okay, all right. We are totally
Main deck monster, 3.
making good
okay.
progress.
You know, it has a level. It's a main deck monster,
Yes.
and it's level 4 or lower.
Now this is where it gets really tough. So we have 7
okay.
more questions.
Yeah, you still got about like 4,000 cards to go
Yeah,
through
Oh,
easy,
here.
man.
easy. Do we do like, oh.
It's so hard because I'm like, okay, now do we like narrow it down to attribute? It's like, oh, now it's a dark level 4.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a
wow.
dark. Is it, do we do like effect?
If it makes you
related
feel any
things?
better while you're thinking, someone on this show has gotten it in 10 questions.
Great. Oh, good. That's so helpful. Thank you. Do we do like effect? Like, is it a search? Does it search a card? Like, does it have an effect that requires searching? Does it have a negate effect? Or like, I mean, most 4s don't, but like.
Yeah, 4s. I mean, yo, if you got a
Yo,
negate on the
Kawaki
level
Meru
4.
Guardian, let's go! Like, bring Black Block back.
So like, I'm trying to think. So if we have,
Most like
Sure.
normal summon search.
Sure.
Like, I
Sure.
don't know if we do like, is it a searcher?
okay,
Okay. Does the card have an effect that searches?
No.
All right, so it is not a searcher. Okay, so it sucks.
all right. So now we have to think. Okay, so it doesn't search. Level 4 or lower. Effect monster. Main deck monster.
Okay.
I
mean, not necessarily effect monster.
Well, yeah. Oh, that's true.
Ooh.
Oh man.
You haven't clarified that yet. All you know, it's a level 4
I'm
lower
watching.
monster that's in the main deck, and it does not have an effect that searches.
Oh no.
Okay.
Chat, we're botching.
How about? I feel like we have to go like type or attribute. Like that really like helps narrow it down.
Does it?
Yeah. Why?
Well, there's like.
And you have dueling book at your disposal too.
Oh,
if
we're
you need
just.
to do some
I'm just sitting
filtering.
here looking at it. Oh my god. Okay. How
There's
do
a
you
filter
even-
on there.
There is?
Yes.
Oh my god. How? Oh, there's an attribute filter. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, level. Oh, okay. God, I'm looking at Dueling Book like I've never touched it in my life. Like.
Dude, now I'm like, man. Now I'm like second guessing. Like, do we do for a time period? What time period do we do?
I mean, we came into the game around like Soul Fusion, Code of the Duelist, that
Era.
The Eternal
like
format.
Eternal
Yeah.
format. Do you want to
Great
like,
time.
Is it?
A
Great time.
beautiful time.
Do you want
I
to
miss
do
it.
like?
Bring back
Is it
my son.
Eternal like to current?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
but like we can't
do you
just say
wanna-
Eternal because like at what set? Like what year? Like
So we have to pick a set.
Savage Strike forward.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Was the card printed after or during Savage Strike?
No.
Oh no.
Oh, we're screwed.
We're doomed.
Oh no.
It's over. Oh, okay.
Um,
Okay, so it's oh no. Oh no.
So that was your 5th question. You're halfway through. You know it's a level 4 lower main deck monster that does not have an effect that searches, and it was not printed after or during Savage Strike.
Oh, Bon Jovi,
Oh
help me.
no. I feel like we have to go for the attributes now.
All right.
Do
Okay.
you go like, is it a light or dark? I feel like that's.
I'm gonna banish a
But-
light or a dark.
But that's also just so like that's.
Do it. You know what? Do it. Light or dark. YOLO. Like, what's the
Is
worst
it?
that can
But
happen?
that. But wait. But that wastes a.
Is that a question?
That wastes a question on a potential.
Deliberating.
Yes. When like 90%, maybe we. Oh my god.
Listen,
This
10
is
10
stressful.
is hard. 10 is really
10 is
hard.
really
Like,
hard.
10 is stressful.
There's $100 on the line.
I know.
Do we ask like, was it? Did it see like competitive play?
Oh, like, was it a competitive card? Okay.
Yeah, like because that could help narrow it down, even though we don't really know what the meta
I think
was.
that's fair. I mean, no, I think that's a valid question. Okay, you ask.
Did this card ever see competitive play?
Yes.
Oh no. I feel like that made it worse.
I'm like, is it tour good?
In all fairness, I think that actually narrows out a lot of
Yeah.
like really
Bad
bad
cards.
cards.
Yeah, no, it does. It does.
Yeah. Okay. So
I think
okay.
for us, what it,
I think that's a good. Several people have asked that question. I think that's actually quite a good one.
I think
Yeah.
it's really hard because we obviously we didn't play that game. We don't really play older formats either. So I'm not familiar with a lot of the competitive cards. I only know them because of like the friends that we talk to. They're like, oh, I just finished my playset of Wind Up Rabbit or whatever.
So currently, that was your 6th question. So you know that it's a level 4 lower main deck monster. It does not have an effect that searches. It was not printed after or during Savage Strike, and this card has seen competitive play.
Is it like the yes and no filter is so difficult?
Oh no. I'm just staring into the void of doom.
I know. I'm like looking at
what's
doing
gonna
like,
help
how do
me?
we search this?
How do I search everything? We just can't bother with attribute, which is the worst part.
I know,
it's
that
like
is
such
the
a
worst part.
waste. Because
It's
we're
like,
just
is it
flying
a,
blind.
yeah,
at that
like is it
point.
a light or a dark? He says yes.
Yeah,
okay,
it's
that's
like, well,
also
it's light or
90%
dark.
of the card pool.
Okay. It's gotta be, competitive play.
Okay, so let's think for a minute. Okay, so before Savage Strike, popular decks that I'm familiar with was like dragon rulers, but there was nothing in the main deck that was level 4 or lower other than the baby dragons.
I don't think that
But
was...
like I feel like that's maybe just so obscure. With
There's
spellbook.
like Zodiac.
Yeah, ooh,
like,
that's
but
a
not-
that's
there's
true.
like
Zoo is a
Zodiac.
tier 0 format. Wind-ups.
Not true.
Oh, well, we weren't there. Those are like the big ones, right? It's like Zoo, Spellbook, Dragon Ruler, and like BA.
I don't know, man.
Shadal,
I'm gonna be honest,
maybe?
I'm not the advisor here.
Do we ask? I know this sucks, but like, do we ask if it's like archetype specific?
I asked you that like 3 minutes ago, and you're like, no, that's everything is archetype specific. It's Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'm like, what? And now you're like, oh, maybe we should do that. Like,
Well, I mean, now we have so many more clues, though. It's like it could help narrow it down.
do we do like type? Like, what type is it? I know that's also not helpful.
So
but
we have
like...
4 questions remaining, correct?
You have 4 questions remaining. I'll give you another hint, is that you don't have to waste your 10th question guessing the card. You get your 4 questions for 10, and then you guess what the card is at the end of the 10
Got
questions.
it.
Okay, so I feel like we're in the same ballpark as maybe like type specific and or archetype specific. How do you want to word it is the question. Because there's also so many types and attributes.
Is
So
it
it's like,
like- do we
is it
do
a
like-
reptile?
is
It's like, no.
the-
Well, cool. Now there's like
Does
7
the-
others.
Do we do like something like these questions?
What? What do you
I think about them like it just sounds so stupid in my head.
Like what?
I've just never felt more ignorant about a game I do for.
So like, the question should be something of the sort of like, was it a control deck? Was it a combo deck?
I mean
was
that's
it like,
fair. Yeah, okay. I think
know-
that's a valid question.
But at the same time, it's like, what defines control and combo? Because like when I think combo right now, I think like Emancipator at full power with like 3 block dragon was like
57
back
summons,
then.
yeah.
Depending on who you talked to, Spellbooks was the combo.
That's why I'm
deck
saying
back
like
then.
did this
So
deck
that's
rely
like
on
really
like traps and like spells and like
is it an aggro deck or is it like a control deck?
so is it combo or control is what you're asking me. Just ask it. Just you can't say is it combo or control because that's not answering the question.
Damn.
Yes.
Yes.
Do we just go combo?
To help us out, can we like maybe like finesse the question a little bit and
Such
like
as?
would you consider the deck combo back then, like with our definition of combo in today's standards? Do you know what I'm saying?
For the new people,
The
would
new
you consider
people.
this a combo deck?
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Does
I
that
know
make
what
sense?
you're saying. Yeah.
Does that like resonate with you? Do you understand what I'm trying to ask?
Like, would this be considered a?
Is that a question?
Like, would this be considered a combo? Like, I would ask that. I would say, would this deck?
Because like
Like,
combo
with the
back
card
in the
that
day
this
was
deck
like
was
set
played in.
one, set another pass. Like
Sure.
that's not a combo.
G-set, bro. Yeah, see, that's the. Oh my god. Oh my. Jesus.
All right, I think we go with that.
Oh my god.
I think we go with that.
Oh
Okay,
Jesus.
so with our knowledge of what combo is in the current 2022 format, if
Okay.
you take that definition and you slightly alter it
Sure.
to fit, back then, would it still fall under the category of like combo?
Yeah, would the card that the deck was in have been considered a combo deck?
Yes.
Okay.
Very interesting specific question.
That got us virtually nowhere.
So it was part of basically a combo deck back then, level 4 or lower. Does not have
It's a
an
main
effect.
deck monster. No effect that searches. The was not printed after or during Savage Strike, and it has seen competitive play. And now you know the card was part of a combo deck.
That's what gets me is like it didn't search. Okay, so it's like not a searcher by
But
any means.
man, we should. I feel stupid. We should have asked if it was like a recruiter. I feel like that's like the boomer term, because like
recruiter?
a recruiter, yeah, because it's like if it might not search, like tour guide special doesn't search, but it still gets you the extender. Something like
or like
that.
what if
So
it
like,
foolishes?
man, we suck. We should have asked that.
Well, I mean, like what if it foolishes though? Like what if it's like a foolish, or what if it like
Damn,
sets from
we
deck?
should have. We wasted a question. We should have asked, was it a starter?
Yeah,
Damn.
we suck. But like
To anyone in the future doing that, maybe that should be your question.
I mean, you still have 3 questions. You can still ask.
It doesn't change anything.
I think
my brain is just like, it's tour guide.
I know. I'm like,
like,
it's not
it's tour
tour guide. Stop. There's
Is that a guess?
No.
Is that a
No.
guess?
no. We're
That
just-
counts as a question, by the way.
I literally just told you tour guide is an example. I was trying to provide you with
It's not
examples.
Tour guide, bro.
Okay.
Like it's like, could
I'm
you
gonna
imagine
die
how easy
if
this
it's
would
tour
have been? It's bro.
Okay, if it is tour guide, that'd be really bad.
That would be so terrible. Like the whole time over the
You
screen.
mean when it's tour guide.
No. What if it's like, cause like
Okay, pause. So let's think about the archetypes that we know were meta and like combo back in the day. So like, okay, so wind up I feel like was a really
I couldn't
powerful.
tell you what any of those cards.
I know, and when it comes to wind up, I know Rat. I think Hunter is level 5, so that doesn't count. And then is it Shark? I think.
Bro, you're
Wind up
talking
Shark.
to a brick.
Is that
wall
even
here.
the name of the card? Shark?
I don't
Isn't
even
whatever.
know.
And then so spell books. I feel like spell books to me is more like mid-rangey, control-y because it's
What
like
if this
all...
card doesn't even have an effect? It's like, what if?
Yeah, what if it's just a vanilla?
It's just
Gem Knight Garnet.
We did have Coder on a previous episode.
Oh, that's fair. Okay. We're screwed, man. Like we're just gotta dig the hole, I guess. Like we're already 3 feet in. We might as well get to 6.
Another contestant has gotten it on like the very end with like 3 questions left, thought there was no chance it was gonna happen, and somehow managed to get it. I have not given up hope for you two yet.
Oh, that makes one of us. Oh. It just sucks because we can't know the attribute unless we just shot.
You can.
We just have to
Well,
shotgun
yeah, we'd have to
it.
shotgun it.
And just be like, ah.
Could we like once again like finesse the question and be like, if light, dark, and fire are the most popular attributes, would we consider it a popular attribute? You know what I'm saying? Like, gotta get like 3 questions for one. Does that count?
Okay, so let's think about wording for that one. Okay, so
Dark and light are on. So there's what? There's
yeah,
dark, light, earth, water.
I think the main
fire,
ones are
wind.
dark, light, and like earth.
I feel like earth back then because wind-ups I think
Yeah.
are earth. Zoo was earth.
God, I love that we just keep naming 2 whole decks for
Well,
like
that's all we know.
15 years worth of Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, I
Man,
think
we should really play Goat.
yeah, we should probably do these things.
If-
Dark, light, earth.
If the most popular archetypes, in our opinion, are dark, light, and earth, would it fall in our definition of popular typing or popular attributes?
I don't even know what that's asking.
I'm asking if it's one of those 3 attributes.
Are you asking if it's one of those
Yes.
3? I don't know what the wording like prior to all of that was, but if your question is it dark, light, or earth? The answer is yes for your 8th question.
Yay! It worked out.
Okay.
Okay, cool. It's not a wind. It's just tour guide.
I don't know. Tour guide's falling into all of
I
these
know,
definitions
but
so far.
so is like
So it's like any card.
so is like Whiptail. That was question 8.
No, yeah, it was 8.
That was question 8.
Like,
So
like-
2 more.
2
2 more,
questions
2 more.
left. You know it's a monster, level 4 lower, main deck. Does not have an effect that searches. Not printed after or during Savage Strike. The card has seen competitive play. Was part of a combo deck, and it is dark, light, or earth.
Okay, so I think if we're being super honest here, I think my brain, because of like just like hearing that back, my brain goes Zodiac. I don't know
I was
why.
waiting for you to say tour
My,
guide.
no, my brain goes
Tour
Zodiac all of a sudden.
guide.
I don't know. My brain is like, okay, one of
I'm
like
glad
the
you're
most
confident.
popular archetypes that we're familiar
Well, good
with
news,
that
there's,
was
like,
pre-Savage
not a lot of
Strike.
them.
All of our friends that are like old format players, they rant and
What
rave
if
about
it's
how
not?
incredible
What if it's,
Zodiac
like-
was.
Like,
It's one of Logan's favorite decks, 100%.
yeah, it's like one of my favorite decks of all time.
Keep in mind, Zoo back in the day didn't have
But
Zeus.
now you're, like,
so
mentally
it wasn't like
committing to Zeus.
Borbo attack. I don't know, I'm just trying to convince you because I think you're like,
Yeah, we had to deal with double Dryden
Yeah.
pass. That was like our win con.
yeah, and it was like, and like they would combo to get to do that. Normal a dude,
Okay,
make
so
Borbo
fine,
attack
fine.
overlay
if you're
8 times.
committed to Zodiac,
Yeah, I wish it was
Yeah.
that
yeah,
easy.
if you're committed to Zodiac, then which one of them would it be? Like that, like
Okay, this is where you have to carry the team, Zoo player. Do you know their attack values? Because I think
yeah, I know the ones I play.
I think we'd have to like narrow it down via
I think
attack
that's a good idea though,
values.
like attack values though.
Because like, okay, what's
Thoroughblade 16, Whiptail's 12.
Tour guide's attack?
You also have dueling book to be able
Yeah,
to look this
let's
up.
look
oh
at
my
straight.
God, we have the internet. Oh my God, we're just sitting here we've had this window pulled up this whole time, and man, we've just been staring at an infinite impermanence. That's just the default.
Okay.
Okay.
Bottom.
Great.
Bottom 3. Okay, we have
Why have we not been using dueling book this entire
Ram
video?
Ram is 400.
Yep.
Rat is
Zero,
16.
Thorough
No wait.
16.
Wait, Rat is
Rat's
Rat's 0.
zero. She's
Okay,
0.
Thorough is 16.
And then
12.
Whip is 12.
Can you look up tour guide? I just want to make sure. I just want to get it out of the way.
She's
1,000.
He's still on tour guide.
Okay.
Really committing to the bed here.
Oh my
like-
god. So we have 9 and 10 and then that's it.
Oh.
Do we ask? I feel like we have to ask for
not
the attack
tour guide.
value.
What?
No, but I'm saying like, okay, go back to the go back to the zoos.
Oh,
So like if we were to frame the question here. So okay, so 400,
Yeah.
0, 12, and 16. So we could narrow it down to like, does it have like 900 or less attack? or 900 or 1,000 or more, because if it's 1,000 or more, that gives us two options, and then we can be like, is it yellow or is it orange? And then like,
But we don't know. It could be a light monster. It could be like a random light monster we're just not talking about. I don't know.
do you got any ideas?
We're just gonna commit here. All right. Okay.
All right, let's just look for fun. Let's go to the wind-ups. Is it wind
like two
hyphen up?
decks from all of Yu-Gi-Oh! We're picking these two decks.
Wind up dog? Wind up honeybee? That's
The
adorable.
honeybee.
Cat. Hey, we have these
I
elephants.
don't think. Oh no.
They're Earths. I know. That's why I'm like, ah.
No, this is cursed. Yeah, I think we do 1,000 or like, is it 1,000 or lower?
Is that the
But
question?
no, because I'm trying to eliminate. Once again, I'm trying to get as much
Alex is like, can you
information
guys
as possible.
just ask a question? Like,
Oh no, I'm having fun watching you guys talk yourselves in circles thoroughly.
So okay, so I think we have to
thoroughly, like Thoroughblade.
That's why I
giving
think
us subliminal messaging.
I think 1,000 is way too much. It's like it's
Yeah,
way
but
too
that's what's for this.
But it's way too generic, because if we say is it 1,000 or more, it could be tour guide. But if we say is it 900 or less, that eliminates things like tour guide that are like at a stat 1,000. Like 900 or less puts it in a very smaller bracket.
Fine.
Okay.
Is it 900?
Does it have 900 or less attack?
Yes.
Oh no, it's not tour guide team. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, our plan is foiled. Oh god, we have one question. Oh no.
That was your ninth
crap.
question.
Okay, so I'm
You know it's a level 4 lower monster that goes in the main deck. It does not have an effect that searches, not printed after or during Savage Strike. It has seen competitive play. It was part of a combo deck. You know it's dark, light, or earth attribute, and it has 900 or less attack.
Ah, jeez. This doesn't feel good. Okay. Typing burning
Okay,
a bit.
no.
Okay, no.
No.
They're
No.
big. No, they're big.
No.
It's none of them. They're all big.
No.
They're big.
No.
I told you.
I feel like there's one.
No, dude,
It's this loser.
It's not Scarm.
I knew it was Scarm. It's like I played Scarm in Lair. I know he's lower.
No. Oh my god, it's not Scarm.
Wait.
What?
Scarm has an effect that searches at the end phase.
Yeah, so it's
so
not
we
Scarm.
know that it's not Scarm.
Wow.
Ooh, okay. That question wasn't a total
you
waste.
narrowed it down from Scarm.
Okay,
Like,
I'm trying to think of like combo decks.
it doesn't help. The problem here is we are at a severe disadvantage because we don't know a lot of older formats,
Yeah.
decks, and the universe. We are
Oh,
like,
man.
it's not. We know it's not Banshee. We know it's not Unizombie, right? He searches, right? Uni searches, right?
Uni sends.
He
Sends
doesn't
and
have a search-
discards.
What's the other effect? Is it just
Discard. It's discard from the hand and then send from the deck to grave.
What if? Okay, what? No, that's Uni's.
Oh no.
What's Uni's attack though? Isn't he higher?
He is 13 or
Okay, so
higher.
it's not 900 or lower. So
Yeah.
it's not Uni. Okay.
Mizuki is 17. Gozuki is
They were never
also...
in a combo deck. What am I talking about?
I mean, but then once again, what's the definition of
Yeah,
combo?
but like
Because
a
plant
competitive,
synchro.
you don't hear about competitive zombies from 2011, like
You don't hear the word competitive in zombies.
whatever.
Because we're friends and he doesn't want to set us up. That's why.
But like I don't.
We could be like, is it a Zodiac monster? And then if he says yes, then we're in a 50-50 shot of is it what, rat or ram or whatever? Or
If it's not, then we're like, cool. It's the other 3,000 monsters. Easy.
I feel like we're shooting in the dark. We're shooting in the dark here, anyways.
Oh, I mean, sure, go for it. He's gonna say no, and we're
No.
gonna be so mad.
Hang on. What are other combo decks? Oh, this is so hard.
I was so excited for this, and then I'm like, oh, I suddenly know nothing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Ever. And competitive decks this far in the past? I don't even remember, like, yesterday. Oh, God. I think we just say YOLO and just ask if it's a Zodiac monster and just shame ourselves on camera for the audience. Way to go, Bri.
Sorry, I was looking if Dueling Book had like a past format deck list.
Yeah, Dueling Book, surely. You just have all that laying around for us. Yeah, you know what? Maybe it is Zoo. You know what? I think. You know what? It's not Pepe, that's for sure. I think we just gun it. We have, what, one more question before we just suffer?
This is your final question.
So it could be
It's Ram or Rat.
or Rat?
Oh wait, what's Bunny? Surely it's not Bunny Blast, right? I mean, he wouldn't do that, right? He wouldn't make it Bunny Blast. Or Cataroost. Oh no.
Oh, we could have asked. Oh, has it ever been like banned?
Yeah, we're really swinging and missing on this one.
You still have one question. You could still ask.
Yeah, but like.
Our one question is, can we have 9 more questions?
Yeah, but then if it's like, if it's limited and he says no, we're just like, well, that's a problem.
I feel like where our train of thought is, thinking that it's potentially a Zodiac monster, I feel like that actually might be our best guess. Is like, is it a limited
Yeah,
card?
but then we're down to 3 cards. That puts us to 3.
It puts us to 3, and
But Bunny and Cataroo suck, so it's gotta be Ram.
yes. And if he says yes, we 100% know.
All right, do it.
Is this card currently limited on the Forbidden and Limited list?
No.
It's over. Oh no.
Ah, no.
Oh, Rat Peter, my beloved, I'm sorry.
That was your final question, you two.
Man, we
really
so
did
your
this
10
backward.
questions.
Oh.
In total, you know it's a monster that has a level that is in the main deck, level 4 or lower, does not have an effect that searches, was not printed after or during Savage Strike, the card has seen competitive play, was part of a combo deck, Dark, Light, or Earth attribute, has 900 or less attack, and you know it is not currently limited. Can you guess that card?
Yes, the worst 10 sequence question. Ay. In foresight, I'm gonna be like, oh, this was a mistake. This is gonna be-
Jokes is like at the end, he never tells us what it is. We're just left wondering for eternity.
He's like, well, thank you guys so much for
That's
joining
it for
us.
watching. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not even probably a zoo. It's probably like some random like card that's like, oh, you guys mentioned this once, and it's like, oh.
He has such a good poker face too. Like every
I
time we talk
know.
about it, I'm like, he's never giving
Oh
us
my
facial cues
God,
ever.
this is just misery. You know what? Yeah, screw it. I
Yeah.
mean, we've come this far. We know it's not tour guide. F to all my tour guide gang. Dude, we're gonna look like such ding dongs. Everyone in the comments is like, we already know the card. I've narrowed it down. Is the card my sweet special boy, Zodiac Ram?
Is that your final answer?
No! Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about that answer?
Terrible.
Oh my God, the suspense. Pretty bad. I feel like because we have such a lack of knowledge about prior formats, especially
Okay.
Savage Strike
Yeah.
previously, it kind of feels like, I thought we were in like a really like advantageous spot.
I never
because
felt like we had
we've
any
played this game
advantage.
before, but now,
With 20 questions.
yeah, knowing that there's like 90 years of Yu-Gi-Oh! And we have like 20 seconds in the game, that other...
Did they even play Ram? Like, I don't even know back then. Like, I would surely hope they did.
Yeah, I think so.
We did play Ram.
Oh,
I'll
that's
let you
good.
know.
Okay, so yeah,
How do we feel? Very insecure.
I
But
feel insecure, but
we're
I
at
hope,
this point now, we're on the
Yeah.
ledge.
I hope it was entertaining, if anything. And it's not tour guide, but maybe it's Ram, probably not.
Well, Zodiac Ram was the card that you guessed. Unfortunately, that is not the card. I am so sorry.
Shock! Oh, surprise!
Now, I like to play games and have fun, so the game is not over.
Oh!
If you wish to continue, your prizing will go down by $10 for each additional question that you ask. So you can get your full 20 questions, but if you answer it on the 20th question, you're gonna get $0. So
I think-
let the games continue, you two.
No, it's for dignity. It's for honor. It's for tour guide.
It was never
Well,
about
I'm
the
sure
money
you
anyways.
want to know what the card is.
Yes! Okay.
Surely it wasn't that easy. Oh my God.
Okay, so now I'm blanking. What questions where I was like, man, we should have asked those.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
Great.
You know, we had a plan and then it was over. Oh,
Go back
God.
to this page.
We should have known there'd be a plot twist. Oh.
You've got a bunch more questions to ask, so you could just start firing things out if
Okay,
you want.
what about oh God, what the hell was it?
Like 2016 to 19? So it gives us a 3-year time period?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So was the deck that this card was in a competitive deck between 2016 and 2019?
Yes.
Oh! Ooh!
Holy shit. It could just be a hand trap.
No, surely.
It could, like, all the hand traps meet the criteria.
No.
They all have 0 attack.
Yeah, but okay, so dark, Ash is a fire. Bell is an earth. Ogre is a light.
Ogre.
So it could be ogre.
Crow.
Ogre, Bell.
Crow,
Well, but Bell, did
ogre.
Bell exist? Yeah.
No, Bell came out
was put in Flood.
Flood,
Flames,
yeah.
oh no, so Flames of Destruction was, I think, 2018. No, but okay. Valor?
Valor was very popular.
Why did we... We forgot hand traps exist. Okay, so do we
like,
ask a question that like narrows it down?
Is it like level
Is this
1
a hand
or
trap?
2?
Is this a hand trap? Do we ask that kind of question? Is that too much?
Okay.
Yes or no question.
So we asked if it's level 4 or lower, but do we like narrow it down more? Like, is it a level 1 or 2?
Why don't you just ask if it's a hand trap? That narrows down like 90%.
No, it doesn't.
A hand trap in a competitive deck between 2016 and 2019?
Yes, but if it's not a hand trap, we accomplished absolutely nothing and wasted a whole question and $10.
Well, if this... Oh no! Darn!
And if we
okay,
ask,
fine.
like, is it a level 1 or 2?
Fine.
We get Effect Veiler. So, like, we
Fine.
have...
Okay, ask if it's a 1 or 2.
Is this card a level 1 or 2?
Yes.
Oh! It's just Valor, man. Now it's just Valor. It was Tour Guide, it was Ram, and it's Valor. Now it is Valor.
And it does not have the effect of search.
I sure don't. Okay.
No. We need more like lists.
I'm-
We need to like narrow down.
I'm going. We need more.
Cosmo has like 1 card, which is Strawman, that fits our criteria. Trickstar has 1 card,
Yeah.
which is Lilybell. And these are like super abstract. In 2016, Blue Eyes White Dragon
Blue Eyes was pretty
won.
good.
So there's like Sage fits that. Effect Veiler is in there.
Okay.
All the stones fit that.
Right, Sage does.
Yeah.
So how do you want to narrow it down?
That's a great question.
Okay, I think we just ask, like, is it, do we just ask if it's a level 1? Like, literally, we're at level 2 or 1 at this point. We just ask if it's a level 1.
I think
Because that eliminates literally all 2s.
yes. And what if we ask if it's just a light monster? Or is it a light monster? Because then that eliminates all the other stuff. But then it puts us in the category of like, it could be Sage, it could be Veiler.
Exactly, that's why I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna ask it. Is it a level 1?
No.
Way to go, you wasted a question!
Oh no, there $10 more into the fire, baby.
They're
Like,
gone. Yep. Light it up. Light it up.
Okay, so we've narrowed down that it's a level 2.
2. It is.
You know it's a level 2. Yes.
Shout out to Sprite. Okay.
Is it Lilybell? What?
Yo, if it's Lilybell, I'll be pumped.
Could also be this.
Oh, you're right. It could. Oh no. Okay, what if? Do we just pick a type?
Also Earth.
Do we just pick a type?
Yes, we just pick a type.
Okay.
Which type?
Oh, beast or fairy, pick one.
Is this a beast monster?
No.
No, it's my girl Lilybell. Let's go, Lilybell.
There's no
Come on,
way.
It's
There's
gotta
no
be,
way.
It's gotta be my girl.
Wait.
That was
wait.
question 14.
Great. We are. I can't wait to win $0.
How do we figure? Wait. How,
You're
it
on
doesn't
the
let you.
way.
Wait. Oh, it's fire. Damn it! I got so.
no,
excited.
it's
Like,
not
yo,
the 18,
I was like,
bro.
it's the 18 trap
Chill.
disposal unit, my favorite card in the game. I would have lost my mind. Oh my god, I would have died. It's a 2. And it's under 900, but it's fire. Oh, that would have been so cool.
Okay, so we have to plug in the attacks. So we know that it is. Okay, this narrows it down. This wow, we should have been using this. We're so dumb. Wow.
Look, it could be Kaliga.
It's definitely not Kaliga.
Clawcrow.
It's definitely not Seeker.
Wow, it turns out Dueling Book would have been really helpful like 12 questions ago.
Was it really just a Blackwing this whole
No,
time?
that's
There's no way.
1300, Brian.
Ooh.
Why, Brian, why would it be a Constellar?
Or Constellars were popular, weren't
But
they?
like, we don't know anything about them. Like,
This isn't about us.
uh,
Oh my
That's
god.
one type down.
Could it be Cyberstein?
no, it's not limited, you dingling.
Oh, it's not. Never mind. Just kidding.
We've had this talk. This is where I feel ignorant. Let's go Rototones, man. I hate to see it. Okay. Do we just go like, is it a fairy?
Sure.
Just let me know if it's really well.
Is this monster a fairy?
Is that a question?
It is a question.
No.
Just let it be one of the ones I'm asking. Spare me. Oh.
Um,
That was question 15.
Competitive is an exaggeration.
Do we
potentially?
waste like cause like now I'm on the oh, it's a level 2. Okay, never mind. I was like, maybe it is one of the blue ice cards.
No,
it's
no.
level
I'll
one.
run through all the
Two.
questions. It's been a while. So,
Yeah.
you know, it has a level. It's a main deck monster. Level 4 or lower. You know it's level 2, so I'll skip all the level questions.
Yeah.
It does not have an effect that searches, not printed after or during Savage Strike. The card is seen competitive play, part of a combo deck, dark, light, or earth, 900 or less attack. Not currently limited. It was played in a competitive deck between 2016 and 2019. It is not a beast, and it is not a fairy.
Yeah, but that's the time period, right? Like, I'm not ignorant. Like, she was out.
There's no activity.
Yeah, like,
There's
I mean,
no-
I'm not
there's-
saying it
there's
is,
no
but I'm just saying there's a potential. I'm just going off of fumes at this point. Let me just check some release dates here. Oh my god, where's this Maxi?
I forgot that was a level 2.
Oh my god, what if it's just Maxi?
Is this card an insect monster?
I swear to god, Alex, I swear to god! Alex, I swear to god, if it's Maxi, it's been Maxi this whole time! I'm losing! I swear to god, if tour guide, Ram, and Lilybell had to die for the sins of Maxi for the sake of this video and $40, I swear to god, Alex! Oh my god.
It's the C.
Oh my god.
Man, after we sat here and complained
just
about
sat
Master
here.
Duel too.
After we sat and said we don't play Master Duel. Oh my god, I'd be so angry. Oh my god,
It doesn't search.
It
Wait,
doesn't-
I mean, but it draws. But that doesn't count as searching.
No, that doesn't count. Oh my god, it's Maxi. Oh
I'm not
my
gonna
god,
lie.
it's in competitive decks.
Until-
it is a hand trap god.
Until I saw Max C on the screen, I was under the impression for all 3 years that I played Yu-Gi-Oh! That Max C was a level 4.
I've never played it in my life. It's always been banned. It's not a
We've
real
never
card.
played this card. That's not fair.
Oh my god, I thought it was Ram and it was Maxi. I was truly in too good of a place. Oh my god. It's literally just Maxi. It's literally Maxi. This man really said, let me give them Maxi and watch them squirm. Oh my god. Okay.
Is that your question? Is that your question?
Is it an insect monster?
No.
Is it?
No, I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose $10 when I know
Are you
it's
just
Max
gonna
C.
commit? Like,
I'm
what
not
if
even
it's
gonna
them
ask
and
a
then we're
question.
idiots?
I'm gonna declare a statement. It is Max C.
Is that your question?
Are you sure about that?
That is my statement.
I'm going to say.
Is that your guess? Which
I
counts as a question.
I think we just ask if it's an insect real quick. And what if we're not? What if he's just really bad
No,
at this?
no, I'm confident. Remember what I said earlier? I said he has a really good poker face. He let that poker face down when we said Max C. Is it Max C?
All right, fine. Yeah. YOLO. What's $40 to $30 at this point? Is it Maxi? Have you truly been bamboozling us this whole time? Is it Maxi?
No.
What?
I told you to ask if it was an insect. It's your fault.
what?
I literally said, let's ask if it's an insect. And you're like, no, surely it's Maxi. I know it's Maxi.
Oh my god! I'm quitting!
Congratulations, you have seen the end of our
That's why
YouTube
I'm
career.
laughing so fucking hard because you're like, it's Maxi. It's not.
What?
I will say, I'm pretty sure it meets all of the criteria
It
that
does!
you have on here so far. But it's not Max C.
In,
That's
like,
the best
some
part of it.
Sick, twisted world. We narrowed it down to Max C, and it wasn't Max C. Competitive. Wow, I don't even know when it was banned. That's the
What?
funniest
Brian
part.
was committed. He was
I was
committed.
so-
I hate that because
Solid.
I wasn't. Like, I hate it.
That was question 16 , by the way,
Oh,
so you're
great.
almost out.
Okay, so it's not. Okay. It's not. So it's. Oh man, I was so ready for it to be Maxi so that we could just.
This is gonna make it even better when you find out what
Oh,
it is. You're gonna
no.
be
Okay,
kicking
hang on.
yourselves.
I have never felt so ignorant until it wasn't Maxi.
Victory Dragon. Victory Dragon never saw play.
Oh man, like what the heck is it? I'm running out of brain power. I think that's the goal of this game is to suck the IQ out of me. I don't know. I feel like we should say if something has a like special summoning effect.
Okay, ask. Go for it.
Okay, fine. I will ask. All right, what's $10? All right, my question is, does the effect of the card have any effects or things involving special summoning?
Yes.
Oh. Take that, your Dark World card.
It could be this Yang Zing guy, though.
Or it could be Baby or Petite.
How do you say this guy's name?
It's not that guy, bro. I've never looked at a Yang Zing card in my entire life.
Yeah, but Yang Zings were competitive.
Except for Baxia and Yazi. Okay, maybe I've looked at a couple, but those are extra cards. That's not the point.
Could be this.
They're not Maxi. It's not Falco, for the love of God. Why do you want it to be Falco so bad?
I'm just categorizing cards. Think meet our criteria.
Just like tour guide, he wants it to be tour guide.
Just will it into the world. Okay, so that was question what? That was 17, right?
That was 17. You have 3 remaining.
Damn, we're bums.
Weren't you the one saying, oh, 20 questions, it'll be easy?
No, I severely underestimated the challenge. All right, I went in guns blazing, and I'm out of ammo and in a trench. Like, I think it's Baby or Petite. It's gotta be Baby or Petite. I am like convinced at this point it's Baby or Petite. Yeah, it's gotta be Baby. They both special. Like, it has to be Baby.
I am in.
I think it's Baby.
This order.
What's your order?
Baby Sarasaurus,
Falco,
Shadal Falco, or something Darkness of the Yang Zing.
Jiaotu Darkness of the Yang Zing. I don't know why that is his. I don't know where he got that one from.
It's not like Baby Raccoon, right?
No, I think it's
Do you want to ask if it's a dinosaur?
Let's just make it easy. And if I'm right, I will enjoy my $10.
I can't wait for him to say no.
Let me be wrong.
Go for it.
Let me meet my own demise. Is it a dinosaur?
No.
Oh! No. Like, why can't you just make it easy, Alex? Why can't you just... It could have been Ram, it could have been
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I thought I made it easy. I didn't even think that this was gonna be that hard. But apparently, I was way off.
Little do the comments know, we've been here for 6 hours.
2 questions remaining.
How is it none of these? Like, if I just, like...
Get rid of this guy!
Oh, yo, if it's Falco this whole time. Like, what have we played? Are we just blind?
Dude, I'm literally stumped. Like,
yeah, Shadal Falco's pretty powerful.
I can say this is the first time anyone's been stumped. Everyone has gotten it correct up to this point.
I feel like we just don't know any of these cards or any of these decks,
I feel like you know the card, and when you realize what I picked, you're gonna, oh my god. Unless I'm wrong, and you don't actually know this, but I am fairly confident that you
when
know
he tells
this
us the card, we have to act surprised.
It's
like
just
we don't
two
know.
people in circles swimming with their anxiety here. Oh, jeez.
Question 19, what's it gonna be?
What if it's Caligo? When did it come out? When did Caligo Clockwork come out? Caligo.
Who played that?
You played it in Zombies.
Yeah, but he said competitive play.
I don't know. I'm just looking up cards that fit the criteria. What?
I feel like he's messing with us.
I feel like a fool.
I think genuinely every time we've guessed it, he's like, damn, I gotta change it up to make it look silly.
Yeah, that's exactly what's been going on, actually. You actually got it on, like, guess 3, and, I've just been changing it every question since.
At least he's honest,
I don't know. Like, do we just narrow down, like...
Logan wants to ask if it's Caligo Clockcrow. I know it's not Caligo Clockcrow, but do you want to ask if it's a winged beast to make yourself feel better?
No, I'm saying, like, do you want to ask if it's, like, a dark monster or something? Because, like, we're looking at all of the these are all of the possible answers. Like, this is it. Like, these are all of them.
Yeah.
So,
and
like,
all of our options are dark.
But if I can narrow it down to dark, that would make things a lot easier.
Is it a dark monster?
Yes.
See? Look at how easy that just... Watch this. Watch. 6 pages. Wow.
Yes, but if we asked if it was a light monster, we could have... it doesn't matter.
Okay. It would have been Earth or Dark. So it wouldn't have helped at all.
Okay, we have one question left.
Final question.
Man.
For dignity.
Oh, for dignity.
And for dignity.
Maybe like half of our Starbucks order.
I don't even know if dignity's a thing right now, actually. I don't know if dignity's there anymore. I think it's just for the game.
Are we there? Are we both there?
Are we that stupid?
Are we that? There's no way.
There's no way we're truly.
There's no way it's my son.
There's no way we're truly.
What? What are you thinking?
Wait, I'm going through the list and I seem to have stumbled across Plague Spreader Zombie. I just
see. Is that him laughing at like, wow, these guys are really fools. They can't even get it in 20, or is that him laughing at like, wow, it took them 20 guesses to get it right?
Oh, what if it's Plague? I'm gonna feel so dumb.
Living in Vegas is really advantageous.
It's gotta be Plague. It's gotta be Plague.
Do you want me to run through the questions for you again? You have 19 of them, so I know there's a lot of them. So,
Wow!
you know,
Throw a little salt on that wound.
it has a level. It's a main deck monster, level 4 or lower. Does not have an effect that searches. Was not printed after or during Savage Strike. It has seen competitive play. Was part of a combo deck. Is dark, lighter earth. Has less than 900 attack, is not currently limited, it was played in a competitive deck between 2016 and 2019, is level 1 or 2, not level 1, is not a beast, not a fairy, not max C, involves special summoning, not a dinosaur, and is a dark monster.
Oh my god, I hate my life.
Damn it.
We're so bad at this.
All right, can we start over and film again?
To be fair, we didn't know how the dueling book search engine.
You haven't guessed yet. Is that your guess?
No, I mean yes, but maybe. But like,
What?
For my dignity, I didn't know how to search anything on dueling book and
Until
narrow it
question
down
17.
Until question like 16. So like, I had no disposal. I was just guessing blind with cards because I'm a ding dong. So don't be like us. Use dueling book and actually search. Oh god, it's gotta be plague. 100%.
Yeah.
It has to be plague. Has to be plague. I think we just
Correct! You won yourself 10!
Let's go!
Oh god, we're idiots! Yay!
I'm like, you know this card! You literally, like, there's no shot you don't know this!
It's actually like super like frustrating because like 2 weeks ago we picked up like an alti first.
We got it from Gage! We
literally
got
picked
it
one
from
up.
Gage! Like, I got the ulti first from Gage, and we were like, cool!
Wow.
I literally...
This is way harder than it looks. Like,
No, we're
I
just-
think what
way
tripped you up,
harder.
in all fairness, I think what tripped you up was the fact that it was a card that has seen competitive play in a deck between 2016 and 2019 because it has, but that's not like when it was printed because it was printed in 2008. So
For what
it's
it's
an
worth,
old
though,
card.
Yeah.
like knowing the answer and all the context clues, I still couldn't tell you what competitive combo deck this saw play in.
Yeah, what was...
I still,
Sure.
I couldn't, I could
like,
never
I
tell
don't
you.
even know.
Like if I had to guess, I'd say like,
What was it played in?
yeah,
what
was
did
it
people
played?
play it in?
Yeah.
So it was played in Dark Synchro, it was played in Light Sworn, it was played in several decks during this time.
Dude, I
so
didn't
it
even
wasn't
think
like
about Light
immediately
Sworns.
obvious, but it did see a lot of play. Not a lot, it was like Rogue at the time. So that's why I had to check because I thought it did, but I wasn't 100% sure on the time frame.
No,
so
that's
that
fair.
was like a bit of an iffy
Oh
question.
my
That's fair,
God,
that's fair.
I feel like such a goof. I didn't know how to work this search thing on Dueling Book the whole time, so we were just like guessing. Like I had no idea how to narrow it down. I feel like such a goof now. I'm like, oh well, this was much easier seeing the cards. Then I was like going through it. I'm like, oh my god, Plague is just right there looking at me, and I'm like, oh. Well, at least we
You got it on the final guess,
We
though,
did.
so I think that's pretty cathartic.
Yeah, we really we
Right.
held everyone out to the end. We gave you the satisfaction at some point. We just
All
made
about the
y'all wait
suspense.
for it. Yeah. the
Now you can
suspense.
see why I lost it when you said Max C. Because you're like, it's Max C! Oh my god!
that just seems like such an obvious one too.
Fair,
Seems
fair,
so
fair.
free. Oh my god.
So in retrospect, I mean, now that you know it's Plague, if you're working backwards, how do you think you could have improved on the questions that you asked?
So actually, when I was thinking about Falco on like question 17, one of my thoughts was, is it a tuner? And I was like, no,
Okay.
that's really silly because that could be so many things.
People have asked that question.
I thought
though.
that
It's
too.
actually,
I
Yeah.
thought about
it's not a
asking
bad
if it's
question.
tuner.
I think the hardest part about like this game in general is that like, as I feel like we said this like every other like sentence, is that dark and light are the most prevalent attributes, and then like levels like 4 and lower are also super relevant.
Yeah.
So like
Sure.
you feel like you're narrowing it down, but it's like we wasted 2 questions to get nowhere.
Yeah.
It's like, and like dark is like place for it being a dark monster. Like I think almost every card that is printed feels like a dark
Well, like
monster.
in my mind, I was thinking, I'm like, surely it's got to be a card that we are super aware of. And I wanted to ask if it was a zombie because I felt like that was just like such a gimme
Yeah.
question. But it also like I didn't want to, I don't know, rely on it because it is so small and specific of like
Yeah.
a section of Yu-Gi-Oh that like
It
could be
is.
wrong. Yeah, like it's like it was like you either go for the niche thing or you just like don't, and it was
Yeah.
like and so I'm trying to think of how we would have asked it. I think tuner was.
I
definitely
feel
what
like
I wanted
okay,
to
a
ask.
question that came to my mind, but like I didn't want to like this is like more like how well do you know your contestants? A question I wanted to know, but I was like I don't know if you'll have the answer to that. Is like is it a card that we've personally played before?
Oh yeah, we probably. could
And it's
ask
like
this
I don't
question.
know like, you know, Alex have a
Yeah,
you just sit.
yeah.
You got a
Sit there
Rolodex
and, like,
of every
keep
card we've
tabs
ever
on everything everyone's
played.
ever played.
Basically, if there's a question you asked that I wasn't like 100% yes or no sure of, I would just say ask a new question.
Yeah, okay,
That's fair.
So
that's fair.
Yeah, because then
yeah.
it's like it gets too confusing.
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
But I mean, people have come up with creative ways to ask questions like that, and so I think Coder, for instance, actually asked the question: "Have I or am I known for this card or something?" And I said, yes, because it was a Gem Knight card. So
that's
he
fair.
is like
Yeah.
the Gem Knight guy, right?
Yeah.
But there was a funny twist in that episode. But in any case, yeah. So you guys ended up getting it, so congratulations. I'm glad you just got it, period.
Yeah.
Because I was starting to get concerned for a moment.
Yo, the Maxine bit, I was really holding.
I was really sold. I was sold.
It
It was
makes
nice.
sense now. In hindsight, I feel like we should have probably just gone for like our gimme archetypes, because like that would have just.
made
We're
sense.
contestants on the show. We should have probably just done that a little bit. But I guess we just like
Sure.
making our lives harder for ourselves for the sake of comedy and content.
For the sake of content. That's the real reason. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. For everyone watching, thank you for watching at home. Be sure to let us know down in the comments who else you want to see on the show. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next time. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let's go ahead and shout the patrons for all of their continued support. So shout outs to Shout1317, Tim00x3, Moto, MBT Play Madolce, Cameron Smith, Pony